Hey guys, Kyle here, and I'm Iowa's photographer. And today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite things I get to do as a photographer, and that's meet interesting and unique people here in the state of Iowa and share their stories. That's why I'm here at the Amana Colonies to sit down with the fine people at the Woolen Mill.
Every product has our hands all over it. Every product is top notch. When I make the totes, I start from the very beginning and carry these huge rolls over to the cutting table. And by the time a tote is done, my hand has done every single piece of that tote. I go from cutting it out, putting the handles on, putting the labels on. I do every piece of that tote. Everybody here is just wonderful to work with and work for. I can't think of a better crew, and that's what keeps me coming back.
I think anything that's made in Iowa I like because it's unique and different. And I think a lot of stuff needs to come back to Iowa because a lot of people want Iowa made stuff. I like it. I mean, these are good blankets. I have a blanket from 10 years ago and it's still going. It's a good product and it's strong. Every number, it says like 30 red and 30 black. So you count the numbers on here and put them on in order. And then after you do that, you gotta tie the string to the existing blanket. And then when we put it through the wheel up there, the old blanket will go through and then it'll change to the new blanket. And then when that's done, you gotta put it on the warp beam in the back. And then when that's full, then he takes it and makes the blankets.
I just love filming in locations like this, because everywhere you look, there's something amazing to be filmed. If you have a recommendation of where I should go to next, leave it in the comment section down below. Now I challenge myself each and every day to talk to someone new. It's so much fun to see the excitement when someone gets an opportunity to talk about a subject that they're passionate about. With that being said, let's go back into the Woolen Mill and meet some of the other hard workers.
My Oma taught me how to sew, and then it just grew into this passion. So after I graduated, a position down here opened up, and I said, well, let's see what the Woolen Mill has to offer. I mean, I always liked coming here when I was younger and looking at the creel and seeing the looms run. Did I ever think I would be back in my hometown working in textiles? No. I thought there was a very slim chance of that happening, but here I am. You know, we try to work on our quality and make sure things run smoothly. I do try to work as hard as those old German ladies, that's for sure.
There was a weaver here. Her name was Pauline Schaefer. She was 77 years old. You really had to watch her because we all were weaving and we all had only so much filling to work with, bobbins to feed our machines. And if she was running low on bobbins, she'd come and she'd take them from your machines so she could keep her machines running. We got paid by the yard. You know, every yard that we wove, we got paid for, but every mistake that was in the cloth, you would get charged for. One night, when the Woolen Mill was closed, me and a buddy, we were over out here by the mill race fishing, where I noticed a light was on. And I thought, what the heck? Somebody forgot to shut a light off. Well, I looked in the window and here was Pauline Schaefer, and she had her rolls of cloth that she had woven that night, and she was unrolling them in the center aisle, down the center aisle, and she was mending her mistakes. And I thought that was kind of humorous, but it fit her. It's just the way that she was.
Now I had a blast today filming at the Amana Colonies, and I hope you enjoyed some of the stories that came out of the Woolen Mill. Until next time, I've been Kyle, and I am Iowa's photographer.